Hey there, just wanted to discuss the 3 types of headaches that you may have and kind of how to discern what kind of headache you might be suffering from or a loved one. What I have here are the 3 most common. There are other types of headaches, but I wanted to focus on these because this would probably cover about 95% of the people. Number 1 on the list here is migraines. And migraines can be very debilitating. If you or a loved one is suffering from migraines, you know firsthand. But a migraine, the symptoms are typically one-sided. It'll be a deep pain that can come behind the orbit of the eye. And really, they can be so debilitating they can cause nausea and vomiting and really take the person out of commission for a period of time. Often there's a light and noise sensitivity. So folks who are suffering from migraines, they want to go lay down in a very dark, quiet room, and often maybe resorting to medications and just until it passes, okay? So that would be a migraine. And it can have a neurological root. Often there's a blood vascular issue or component as well. And there could be other things that can cause migraine, such as irritations, exposure to chemicals or certain smells, food sensitivities. There can be numerous triggers. But in our office, we're going to be looking for a neurostructural issue and even blood vascular or cerebral spinal fluid flow obstruction that may lead to migraines, okay, or other types of headaches. The other type of headache that's fairly common are sinus headaches. And obviously those who are suffering is typically around the change of seasons, generally moving into winter or cold weather, and then change of seasons into spring where allergies may be a factor, right? In sinus headaches, the symptoms are of course going to be around the eyes, and they're really deep. It's a pressure deep inside the head, maybe down into the cheekbones. Can also, if bad enough, be quite debilitating as well. And for those who have complicating issues, maybe the sinuses aren't draining properly, so they're suffering quite chronically. The most common type of headache would be the tension headache. Now, that's usually associated with neck stiffness, tightness up around the shoulders and the upper back, right? We see this a lot with people that work at computers and desks or students. You know, we're getting that forward head posture, being on a computer, looking down at phones a lot. We're just getting a constant pull and tension. And those types of headaches generally start around the base of the skull and can move around to the front. And sometimes for some people, they'll get a tension headache, and if it's bad enough, it'll actually trigger a migraine, okay? So those are the 3 most common types of headaches, and unfortunately headaches are just one of those things. Some people, they just think they have to live with them every day, or they're popping painkillers and anti-inflammatories or muscle relaxers. Usually this is something we can tackle if we can get to the root cause of it. So if you'd like to get a checkup to see if we might be able to help you if you or a loved one is suffering from headaches, we would certainly encourage you to do so. But to just summarize again, those are the 3 most common types of headaches and how you can differentiate the 2. So thanks for listening, and I look forward to seeing you soon.